It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
A very big Game 5 is upon us here in round one of the NBA playoffs. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Joining me, Kenny the Jet Smith, and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. And on tap tonight, it's the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Houston Rockets at Toyota Center. Taking a look at the Rockets, an impressive performance for them in Game 4, winning on the road. Now back on their home court, they're looking to take advantage. Been a hard-fought series to this point, but you know, with Game 5 on their home floor, they've got to take control. Shaq, let's get you to weigh in first.
If they lose tonight, they're facing the elimination on road in Game 6. Now, as the series progresses, Ernie, the margin for error has got to be smaller and smaller. They really need to concentrate, especially tonight.
Jet?
Well, I'm not a big fan of the phrase must win, but tonight is a must win. Because if you don't,
High playoffs here on 2K Sports. It's all tied, and we're in a crucial Game 5 of this first-round Western Conference matchup. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We've got the Minnesota Timberwolves facing the Houston Rockets. You look at the Rockets, with the series tied 2 games apiece, a chance here to retake the series lead and put themselves in the driver's seat.
No secret here, guys, that in this situation, the winner of Game 5 goes on to win the series the vast majority of the time. So they want to take care of business here and avoid a do-or-die Game 6 in hostile territory.
I really don't like their chances if they can't win this. But I don't see that happening, Greg. I mean, in an atmosphere like this with these fans behind them, I think they'll grab control of this series.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves, the athletic duo of Levine and Wiggins on the perimeter. Towns is out there with Boozer, and it's Rubio in at the 1.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Minnesota with the ball. It's a 3-point game. They come off the loss on Friday.
Yeah, they just caught a team, Kevin, that was in a zone, and they didn't have the manpower defensively to disrupt them.
Hey, zone or no zone, I expected a little more fight out of them than what they showed. I mean, they never strung together any stops like they needed to.
The Rockets shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for James Harden.
He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those.
And Rubio kicks to Wiggins. Back to Rubio. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and, Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
And that one's good, Irving.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
And Rubio kicks to Levine. Boozer a screen on Harden. And he gets it to go. Levine's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back with my own triple. 4 makes on 4 tries. Everything's falling early. 100%. Can't do better than that.
To the left wing. There's the pick. Screened by Boozer. Fires the 3. Kept alive, Minnesota. Back to Rubio. Here's Towns. And off there. He misses his first shot of the night. Houston's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Rubio against Irving, and Harden wide open. He shoots, misses off the left iron.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Wing shot on the way. Matajunas grabs the miss.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Irving kicks to Decker. Irving passes to Montejunas. Back to Irving. Just 5 to shoot. It's Harden with the drive. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Now here's Towns. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Well, a lot of offense came from this group during the regular season. Look here at the league's highest scoring shooting guards. 5th on the list, James Harden.
And this is the cream of the crop at the 2-guard spot. I mean, strictly in terms of their scoring ability and the ease with which they can overwhelm would-be defenders.
They do overwhelm you. This is an aggressive attacking group. Each one of these guys is a one-man wrecking crew offensively.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Rockets coach had some advice for the team over that last break. He told his guys that their offense needed to run through Irving. That may be a strategy that comes as a little bit of a surprise, but coach is showing a lot of confidence in his ability to produce an outstanding effort today. So still in the opening quarter, and already some adjustments being made. Back to you, Kevin.
And thanks for that story, Doris. Now here's Irving. After the miss from Goran Dragic. Fires for 3. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the 3-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleeding.
On the wing, Wiggins. Trying to get back on track. It's rebounded by Houston.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Well, I tell you what, when you get this kind of effort and efficiency from him, they're a really hard team to beat.
Now here's Wiggins. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And the pass to Bjelica. Jacks up a 3, and Goran Dragic gets the 3.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Irving from long range. Dragic with some nice D. Timberwolves trail by 13. Levine kicks to Pekovic. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. Ty Lawson, he's checked in for Marcus Thornton. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Hansbrough's checked in. Now here's Irving. He's got 17. 3-pointer. They get it back. Here's Jones, and Houston again with the bucket.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
And trying to come up with a highlight reel finish, somebody forgot to finish it.
Irving, good.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Here's Levine to the left wing. Bjelica finds himself wide open and drills it. Bjelica's got his first basket. No good. And we're back here at Game 5. Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. And then for Minnesota, Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Hansbrough. Wiggins comes in for Bjelica. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Ricky Rubio. On the court for Minnesota, Anthony Towns and Pekovic are up front. Dragic is out there with LaVine. And it's Wiggins in at the small forward position. And a wide open look for Irving. Hits the 3-point bomb. Irving's got 23 points.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
By himself.
Oh, wow.
It's a beautiful jam.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
Dragic against Irving. They set the pick. Dragic with it. He's picked up by Irving, and he gets the bucket. 6 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Boy, I really love the way Dragic spreads that ball around.
Irving from long range. Here's Jones, powered down with both hands.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play. The board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness.
Kevin and Greg, hard work on the offensive glass always does that. I mean, his fans will remember the dunk, but the coaches love the rebound. Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Irving kicks to Capella. Back to Irving. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Irving's got 29 in the game.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
Dragic kicks to Towns. And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Oh, no. Not the guy you want to put on the line, Kevin. He's an ATM from the free throw line.
And Towns drops them both. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
You know, with the entire series in the balance here, I mean, you're certainly grateful in a situation like this for instant replay. I mean, to make sure they get the call right.
And the officials working in concert with the league's replay center to make an expeditious review. No room for error in a game of this magnitude.
And they've seen enough. The basket will not count. The quarter has come to an end before the shot.
Still important to have a second look at it, Kevin. I mean, the technology's available, so you might...
You make me sleep. I try and try. And I start to be sensible. You know what I mean? And so it's time to get away.
Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this round one playoff matchup.
No slowing him down. Just incredible numbers for Irving. He has 29 points. And talk about the three ball for him. Wow. Unbelievable from long distance.
Clark, there have been some fireworks from deep today. Boy, he is just dangerous out there.
Irving, he's in at the point. Monty Eunice out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Decker, and it's Harden in a two-guard. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Timberwolves really delivered. He picked up 18 points and was effective from long range as he got that scoring line by dropping in a good amount of threes. That was a fantastic game from him in a big win in Game 4. Let's see in Game 5 if he can continue.
All right, Doris, thanks. That really was a spectacular game for him, even by his standards, guys.
And how about the high standards he has for himself? Really did have it all working for him in that game.
Anxious to see what's in his mind for an encore today. I mean, it'd be awfully difficult to top that last game.
Jordan sets the pick for Irving. Jordan the screen. Harden dishes to Irving. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Rubio.
Still a bit chilly from the field at the start of this third quarter. 1 of 4 so far.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
That shot wide open.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is